Hello and welcome to this Dragon Marine Systems video. Today we'll be looking at the testing process that happens before your new panel is sent out to you. The panel that we have here is for one of our commercial customers, Lister Marine Systems. So what we'll be seeing is our normal testing process for one of these panels. It does alter depending on what's actually on the panel, whether it's a 12 volt panel or a 24 volt panel, but basically this is the process that your panel will go through. The panel is connected up to our test rig now, so we're ready to turn the ignition on. The panel is showing a good voltage, nearly 13 volts, and it is showing a good pressure and the correct water temperature. So now it's time to start the test rig. The charge warning light has gone off. Voltage is now up over 14 volts. The tachometer is correctly registering 1100 RPM, and the oil pressure and voltage have run the same. Now we need to test the oil pressure and water temperature warning lights. Lister specify that there are audible warnings as well as visual warnings on their panels, so those both work. We will now run the panel for the next 20 minutes to make sure that the panel is working correctly. Lister specify top of the range Neptune gauges for their panels, so as you can see, these gauges have a blue backlight at the moment. Neptune gauges can be set to any of 11 colours as far as backlight is concerned. And the tachometer on the Neptune gauge shows both the engine running hours and the trip period. So every time the engine is started, the trip period resets, and it lets you know how many hours you've been running for. Lister specify a 5 bar oil pressure gauge. We also supply 10 bar and 30 bar oil pressure gauges, though typically the 30 bar goes into a gearbox rather than an engine. The panel's now been running for 10 minutes and everything is fine. But as I said before, we'll keep it running for 20 to make sure that there are no faults on the panel. The panel's now been running for 20 minutes, so it's time to end the test. And it's ready to ship to the customer. So this is all gathered together now, along with the keys, the instruction manuals for each of the gauges, the wiring diagram and everything else that you need for this panel. Then we pop that all into a box and send it off to you. So there it is, ready to go. We hope you enjoy your new panel. Thank you for watching this video.